All right, so I just got here in Nashville, starting my Star Transportation orientation tomorrow. So here's the Days Inn. This is the Nashville Days Inn. I think that's like smoking rooms or maybe something like that, but that's my room way over there. I'll show you my room. I'll walk you to my room. So what happened was Andrea dropped me off. Well, Andrea's my wife. She dropped me off or sat with me at Newark Penn Station to catch the Greyhound bus. It was supposed to leave at 9:55, and I was supposed to get to different locations along the way. I was supposed to go to Mount Laurel, Philly, another place in Pennsylvania, then Pittsburgh, and then I was supposed to wait there for a little while. Then I was going to catch it down to Columbus, Ohio, West Virginia, and end up in Nashville. Well, the bus driver was late, about 25 minutes right off the jump. So that kind of threw things off, but I was like, maybe he'll catch up. So we get in the bus, we go, and the bus driver's driving like he don't know how to drive. Like he's uncertain of which way to go. He's in the middle of intersections. He was actually going on reds and stopping on greens. It was really weird. I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, whatever. I've never been on a Greyhound, so I didn't know how the experience was. So what we did was we got to Mount Laurel late, dropped some people off. Then we got to Philly, and we sat in Philly for like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, just sitting. So I knew right then this was, there's no way we're going to catch our connection. So whatever. Long story short, I try to get some sleep. We end up going, and we end up stopping in Harrisburg, which wasn't even one of the stops. We sat there for like 15 minutes. All the while, I keep getting woken up by the bus going backwards. I'm like, why is the bus going backwards? He got lost 4 times. He turned around 4 times. One time was in the back of abandoned warehouses. Another time was in the back of an airport. It was really bad. It was horrible. This guy didn't know where he was going. I mean, he drove the bus fine, but he had no clue where he was going. No clue at all. And that kind of bothered me, but I was like, whatever, I'll roll with the punches. So I end up on the phone with my wife. It's about 1 a.m. And she's like, Tommy, what about your connection in Ohio? And I'm like, what about it? She goes, well, if you don't catch it on time, the next one is 5 hours later. 5 hours. And then by the time you catch that, you're going to miss the next, or you'll get to Nashville at 2 a.m, 2:30 in the morning. And then I got to wake up at 4:30 to get down here to meet a shuttle to get to the training by 6. So I wasn't having that. So she said, what I'll do is I'll rent you a car. So I said, yeah, whatever, that's fine. So she rented the car. So everything's peachy, right? Well, he gets lost again. It's now like 9 a.m, and we end up in Pittsburgh, and he is like lost. He doesn't know where he's going, and he looks. The people in the back of the bus were actually telling him where to go, like how to get around downtown Pittsburgh. It was really a shame. So I knew I wasn't going to get to my thing on time. So what happened was I was talking to my wife, and she was like, we're going to have to find something different. So she goes, look, I could get you, just wait till you get into Pittsburgh. I get to Pittsburgh at 9:30. And she goes, all right, let's get you a plane. I was like, a plane? What are you talking about? She goes, well, I could do one of two things. You could rent a car and drive 9 hours to Nashville, or you could get a plane and go and take 2 flights. One from Pittsburgh to Chicago, then Chicago to Nashville. So I was like, what? It was already, and that's another thing. When we got to Pittsburgh, they said, you can't get right on another bus in an hour like you were supposed to. You got to wait 5 hours and get on a bus. So this was blowing it totally out of water. I wouldn't have got into Tennessee until about 9 o'clock in the morning, Monday. And I had to be there at 6. So I said, forget it. Let's just get the plane tickets. So boom. She orders me plane tickets. So I ask, where's a shuttle to take me to the plane? He tells me to go up 2 blocks. I go up 2 blocks. I can't find it. I find a hotel. I say, you know what? I'm taking a cab. Boom. Took a cab. Dude was driving like 90 miles an hour to the damn airport. Got me to the airport. I get in there. I check in. I sit down for about 45 minutes. Boom. I'm on a plane already to Chicago. Yes, to Chicago. So it's an hour flight. Boom, boom. We get there. I come back, I get off, and then I got a little 2-hour layover. I just hung out in Chicago in Midway Airport. And then, boom, I get on another plane to Tennessee. Takes another hour and a half or so. Boom, I'm here in Tennessee. Then I call the hotel, and I say, hey, I need the shuttle to come pick me up. I need my ride. Oh, yeah, we'll get you the ride. I sat on the phone with my wife 2 separate times, total of about almost an hour waiting for this damn shuttle to come. Now I'm already tired. It's already 4:30 in the afternoon by the time all of this ended. I remember I told you we met up. She brought me to the Greyhound station in Newark at 9:30 or 8:30 the previous night. So you're talking like 18, 19 hours, something like that. It was crazy. Maybe even 20. I don't even know. Yeah, like 20 hours, something like that. So I'm like, what? So finally, I was going to just call a cab. I'm like, forget it. I'm calling a cab. The dude calls me back, says, oh, yeah, my shuttle's on its way. 2 minutes. This is already after an hour of waiting for the guy. So finally, boom, he comes. He picks me up. He's telling me how great it is to drive in New York City. I should buy a cab. I should buy trucks and do all this stuff. I'm like, whatever, dude, just get me to the hotel. I get to the hotel. So now I'm here. Got here like an hour ago. So this is it. I'm not in that section. See this section? See that stairwell way back there? I gotta go way up that stairwell, way around the back, and that's where I am. I'll show you how far it is. That's the front office right over there. Down that little hill. Down the little hill around this big tree is the front office. Here's the stairway. So let's go to the room. So the room ain't too bad. It's just that I brought Lysol, and because I read reviews online, and you know, I believe reviews sometimes, so I brought a can of Lysol. It's like a half a can. It's not a full can, but I brought it, and I almost used the whole can, just spraying down the room. I sprayed everything. I sprayed the covers. I sprayed the sheets. I sprayed the doorknobs. I sprayed the locks. I sprayed every damn thing. I sprayed the light switches, everything. So my room kind of is all inundated with Lysol, but you know, I'd rather be safe than sorry, so whatever. So here, I'm still walking to the room. Still walking up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Oh, and by the way, to get this room, I wanted a room by myself, just because I didn't want to share a room with nobody. It's kind of, you know, whatever. I don't want to do that. So I had to get a room by myself. Cost $75 extra, but you know, that ain't too bad. So whatever. Here we go. 6:39. Here's the room. So let's get the key out. Here's the room. The only reason why, oh, and I'm logging it down too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about this neighborhood, so. The only reason everything looks all out of place is because I was Lysoling the crap out of everything. So everything got Lysol. Pillows, covers, tabletops, everything. So this is my room. Doesn't seem too bad. You know, we'll see. how it is. That's my towel and my washcloth because I ain't using theirs. But I'm not putting my pillow on here. That's for the truck. But so this is my first day before I even did any training. So it was a pretty bad experience so far. I mean, it's nothing I can't handle, but it's just, it seems to be a little bit too much for someone to just handle their first day. But whatever, I'll just deal with it, and I'll make videos. You know, I'll try to do one every day, but I don't know if I can, because I don't know if they're gonna, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do it while the orientation's going on and stuff. But I'm gonna bring my camera, so whatever. I'll take pics. I'll do whatever I need to do. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna get ready to go to sleep because I need some really, really long sleep since I've been up forever, it seems. So, all right. This is my first video. So, see ya. Start transportation orientation, Nashville, Tennessee. See ya.